Welcome to the Elder Reborn. I am the Elder Reborn, Nathifa Morosé, and today I really want to dive into your algorithm because it's time to change your algorithm. Okay? Completely. And if you didn't know, you can change your algorithm. I'm here to tell you that you can. Now, when I'm talking about your algorithm, yes, the social media platforms that you use are going to be maybe the first thing that you're going to be changing. Start looking up, first you're going to get pen and paper. You physically writing something down is literally the magic in your manifestation. It's that oomph, okay? Because what you want done spiritually or whatever, I want to say spiritually and financially and all that, you have to incorporate the physical aspect of it, okay? When I think of physical, and the reason why I kind of stuttered was it gives me the earth energy, like it's giving me earth element, all right? The physical form, because when you think of water, it's spiritual because no one can recreate water. You can't put H2O, the ingredients, hydrogen and oxygen together. That bonding agent does not exist. They cannot make it because it's the word. It's the bonding agent is God's word, universe, source. That's why water is spiritual. Fire is, we already know fire is a spiritual thing in itself. So when you're writing pen to paper, you are literally grounding your manifestation. So the reason why I'm saying and how important it is because to change your algorithm, you need to start writing down on pen and paper the life you want, how you're going to get there, what your dreams are, what you cherish, what you want to inspire and what inspires you, what do you love, what gives you strength, what gives you hope. Put all of that together on that piece of paper. Write it out, because just writing it all out, people that you may have to forgive, who do you have to depend on, who are you depending on, who is depending on you, who listens and understands you. Write all of that down, because that'll be one, you're letting it all out on paper. And then when it's all out, you can say, what do I want my life to be? Who I want you to depend on. Create the environment on paper. And then start looking at your social media and who do you need to unfollow that doesn't fit the people you want in your life, that inspire you or defend you or accepts you or understands you or listens to you or loves you. Maybe you have to get rid of some of those people that don't fit that bill or is not in the environment you're creating for yourself. Maybe you have to go on social media and unfollow those pages that get you, it helps you justify your vices. Your vices could be smoking, overeating. It could be, whatever it is. Y'all gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. Remove that stuff because it doesn't uplift you, inspire you, make you fall in love with yourself and things around you, make you better be a better version of yourself, that means you really got to change that algorithm to fit that. Turn where some people call a negative into a positive. Some people are not ready for a social media break because that's, to them, their version of peace right now, for now. But I feel like it's going to help you transform at a faster level, build you a momentum that's really going to help you proceed and succeed. So if you want to travel, start following and watching travel videos. Search it. Binge watch a whole bunch of stuff that are in the thing that you want and like, and that you want to be reflected in your life. As within, so without. So whatever is in you, put it out. Allow that to be your algorithm that you see. And then watch your inner, your earthly algorithm fall into place. You know what I'm saying? Where was it? Where energy goes direct. Where direction goes, energy flows. Where your mind goes, energy flows. You know, I forgot how it would, but I think you guys get the gist. And it's like, and it doesn't matter how other people feel about your decisions. You have one life. Think about, it's your one shot. And everybody got one. But then you got people trying to beguile you into giving some of your shot, some of your energy, some of your direction, so they can preserve themselves. We all do it in a certain extent, but knowing that we may be doing it allows us to recycle our own energy, allows us to give back to ourselves so we don't have to seek anything from anyone else. This is why I created the Elder Reborn. This is why I want to say that people need to be more self-sufficient and self-sustaining. I feel like that's a foundation, because if we're all doing it, we're all doing it together. We all have the respect for one another because we give that self-respect to ourselves. I'm going to plant my own food and grow my own food. I will only take what I need and I will give the rest. Because I feel like it's a community thing. When I talk about the Elder Reborn, I'm talking about a movement of building community to inspire people to accept their right, their crown, their jewel, their legacy. God gave us the dominion on earth. We were given that. All of this is ours, but we have to respect it enough by respecting ourselves, by doing what we came here to do. We are strong. We are powerful. We are understanding on how the world works. And if we see the world how it is as we speak, we got kids offing other kids in school. You don't think this is the consequence of how we've been living? We have taken kids outside. There's people in my generation that remember what it's like to run around outside, have fun, no TVs. Like, we didn't have that many channels, or, we didn't have that many video games, and we weren't stuck in the house. We experienced life on a physical level, and now we're in a digital level. That's a new energy now. It's the first time we're here, and we're introducing our children into this. So that's why I feel like we got to dial it back and find balance. And the best way to find balance is to give to the earth in ways that it's not going to just be planting seeds. No, it's survival. the earth, we got to go back and heal. We got to till the soil. We got to uproot the things that are laying in waste. We have to recycle them, compost them. We got to literally, physically, we got to till the earth. We have to get it back. Look at how soil acts when it's unmanaged, until it's not tilled. The minerals are being stripped from it. It becomes a wasteland of, weeds and boring bugs, and there's no healthy soil. There's no life in it the way it is. Like the way it's supposed to be. It's not alive. Okay? Think about the desert. Think about dried up creeks and dried up lakes and the crackling of the clay. That is what that's what the earth is right now, in a certain sense, because we're not going back to the beginning. We have to kind of take a few steps back so we can change our course. We all heard the story of Adam and Eve, and I have my own opinions on that I will talk more on in my Patreon when I put my Patreon up. But God put them in the garden, first and foremost. So that's where it starts. And it reminds me, Kendrick talking about the song Man at the Garden. And he keeps saying, I deserve it all. Because it's like he brought us back to the beginning in that song. To me, Kendrick got us back to the beginning. Back to the garden. He already rewrote the devil's story, so of course it would restart. We are back at the garden. God told us, I give you all that you see. You have dominion over the birds, the trees. You have dominion over the mountains, everything. We are back at the garden, y'all. But we gotta get rid of this mirage, because we're not seeing it what it really is, because we have to start from a firmer foundation. That foundation is the earth. So you writing and dumping everything out and restructuring with your words, your written word, and then you speak it out loud, it's true power. Before you manifest anything, you have to let go and release to be receptive and open to receive. Now, I need you to just take a minute. There's always two sides of everything. There's up, there's down, there's left, there's right, there's in, there's out. There's God's side and the other side. And you can change your perspective. You can look. When Kendrick was saying, they not like us, is you chose a side. You know what I'm saying? There's God's side and the other side, the universe side, the source. You guys know the side, okay? There's different levels to the shit. We know that. So look at your life now. Now look at the complete opposite and change your algorithm to flow into that direction. Because I promise you, when you wake up at night and you hear the songs you're repeating, that's actually uplifting you, that's actually creating the firm foundation in your psyche. When you start to see that your subconsciousness and how your flow is in the subconscious is activating in your life, you'll start seeing that your bad habits disappear. or slowly diminishing. You're no longer having the appetite that you had. And when you try to go back to that, you can. It's like, I'm no longer that. I released that version of myself, and that version of myself no longer exists. I'm new and improving, renewing and improving. I'm getting a software update every couple of weeks, every couple of days. As a woman, every 28 days. For men, every 24 hours. The man you were yesterday, you are not that man today. The woman you were yesterday, you are not that woman today. So changing your algorithm, I promise you, start looking at the algorithm as a newer version of AI, meaning algorithm integration. How are you going to integrate the algorithm for your version of another AI? AI, algorithm integration, and you're in charge of it, you're in control of it. So, yeah. Thank you for listening, and I hope this transformed you in the way it was intended. Because every time I come here, my goal is to help you transform, to give you a different perspective, and help you take more control over the God-given right, your life. You know? He wants you to live abundantly. Right? We've all heard that. We all come from a certain aspect. I still respect the Christian faith because that's where I came from. This is where I learned from, but I'm not a Christian. I'm not religious. And when I say I am spiritual, I'm talking about I am me. I am the goddess in me. What works for me, what is guided me, only comes from God. I only move the way God has taught me to move. And so, here at the Elder Reborn, I'm here to help you write your story so you can have your power. The power. We are here to do greater things than that has ever been done. We can literally change the entire world by changing ourselves, as within, so without. It just needs to be more of us. We need to be more militant, more warriors, more connected, more tribal. And I'm not just talking about race, but I'm a black woman. I'm always going to advocate for my black brothers and sisters. But I got white cousins and Indian cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. Family. We're all here together. And I want the mission for all of us to like, comment, and subscribe, that we're here to initiate a world of joy, a love, a loyal, respectable, honorable new generation. We are the new, my demographic or my generation, the millennials, it's time. We have literally one more day until Neptune moves into Aries, and that's going to be 14 years. What are you going to do with this Aries season energy? We're here in Aries season right now. Plus, Neptune's going to be in Aries. And then we're about to get out of Mercury retrograde on the 7th of April. Yo, do you see how much there's so much coming forward that literally we're going to have core strength. What bar did Kendrick say? Core audience, core strength. You know what I'm saying? Our strength in our core is going to be linked to our core audience. How strong is that? How powerful is that? How magnifying is that? How explosive is it? Okay? I'm getting to my own calisthenics routine, so I'm passing that on to whoever needs it. That's a confirmation. If you've been feeling or you've been seeing calisthenics just pop up on your screen, the algorithm's trying to help you make a better algorithm. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys. I think I'm done since I'm rambling. So, yeah, check out the elderreborn.com and peace and love.